What's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be letting you guys know what keys you will need for all the future missions in DMZ for Season 2. That way you guys will know exactly what keys to keep in your stash, which ones you guys can get rid of, and when you come across the keys that you need, you will know when to keep them. But before we dive into it, if you guys do enjoy this content anytime or find this video helpful in any way, make sure to show your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. Let's go ahead and throw an easy goal of 100 likes on today's video, as well as if you guys like to find your way back to the channel for more Call of Duty content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, on that notification bell so you don't miss you future videos. Alright, so there is 12 total missions that actually require keys in order to complete them, outside of the keys that would take you to the Tsuki castle, because you guys can access that for free by hacking the Wheelson. And I'm not going to include the Building 21 keys either, because you guys can obviously purchase those or acquire them through supply drops. But these are going to be all the other keys that you will need to have in your stash in order to complete future missions. Alright, first up on our keys, we have the Crane Control Room. This is going to be for the White Lotus Tier 3 mission known as Unearthed. You guys can choose to loot this, which it will be very rare, or you can access it if you do own Modern Warfare 2 with the Crown Tier 2 mission sample platter. Next up, we have the Research Center Key. This one is going to be for the White Lotus Tier 4 mission known as Toxin Research. You guys can again choose to loot this or complete HVT contracts to increase your odds on Ashika Island in order to acquire it. Next up, we have the Mawizeh Resort Building. This one is going to be for White Lotus Tier 5 mission Clean House. You guys can loot or complete the Crown Tier 3 mission Expose, and you can also choose to purchase this for 30,000 at a buy station. Next up, we have the Mazrah Police Academy. This one is also going to be for the White Lotus Tier 5 mission Clean House. This one is also one that you can loot for or complete HVTs and or purchase at a buy station for 30,000. Next, we have the Sawah Hotel 302. This is one of the rarest keys out there. It's going to be for the Legion Tier 3 mission known as Good Fortune. You guys are going to want to loot or complete HVT contracts as much as possible in order to acquire this one. Next, we have the Control Tower Key. This one's going to be for the Legion Tier 5 mission Air Traffic. You guys can choose to loot this one, buy it for 30,000 at a buy station, or you can complete the Legion Tier 5 mission Contractual Obligations and acquire it that way. Next up, we have the Tsuki Castle Weapons Locker Key. This one's going to be used for the Black Moss Tier 2 mission Custom Hardware. You guys can loot for this one or come across it doing the HVT contracts on Ashika Island. Next up, we have the Sattiq Poppy Farmer House Key. This one's going to be used for the Black Moss Tier 2 mission known as Return to Sender. You guys can choose to loot this one or complete the Crown Tier 1 mission known as Non-Discriminatory. Next up, we have the Bagra Underground Key. This one's going to be used for Black Moss Tier 4 for the mission Breaking and Entering. You guys can again loot this one, complete HVT contracts, or choose to buy it for 30,000 at a buy station, or you can even complete the White Lotus Tier 5 mission known as Deadline. Next up, we have Control Tower Key once again. This one is going to be for the Black Mouse Tier 5 mission known as Flight Plans. This one you guys can again loot, buy it for 30,000 at the buy, or complete the Tier 5 mission Contractual Obligations to at least acquire one of them. Next up, we have the Channel 7 Editorial Department Key. This one is also going to be used for the Black Mouse Tier 5 mission Flight Plans. You guys are going to want to loot or complete HVT contracts on Mazrah in order to acquire this one. Next, we have the City Hall Key. This one's going to be for the Crown Tier 1 mission Whistleblower. You guys can complete HVTs on Ashika Island or even just loot around to find this one. Next, we have the Lost Room 403 Key. This is going to be for the Crown Tier 2 mission Intel Exchange. You guys are going to again loot or complete those HVT contracts on Ashika Island in order to increase your odds of finding it. Next, we have the Black Access Card. This one's going to be for the Crown Tier 5 mission known as Outsourcing. This one you're going to acquire from supply drops or as many orange boxes as you can possibly loot, especially in Building 21. You guys should get your hands on this one. The next one's going to be the Red Access Card, also for Crown Tier 5 mission known as Outsourcing. You're going to loot, or you can even complete the White Lotus Tier 2 mission Commanding Intel, and it'll give you one of those as a reward. Then the last key we have on our list is going to be the Blue Access Card. This one's also for the Crown Tier 5 Outsourcing mission. You're going to go through the supply drops or the orange boxes, again, especially on Building 21, and eventually you guys should get access to a Blue Access Card. Now it's going to be each of the keys that you guys will need to complete specific missions in DMZ here in Season 2. Now these ones are all ones you guys are definitely going to want to hold on to until you complete those missions. But that's going to wrap things up for today's video. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.